Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Commentary Tapes over on the Intensive Treatment channel. And today, oh, we got a long one
I
because
was gonna say,
today we are going to watch the Batman, not the 2004 show, the 2022 Matt Reeves movie that has kickstarted a brand new universe or
yep.
Elseworlds in the larger scope of whatever DC's doing right now. We're not 100% sure on that yet. Well, Creature Commandos is out, but
Mhm.
so yeah, we said we were going to do this at the end of our Assault on Arkham commentary, and I want to try and get like at least a commentary once a month or
Yeah.
so. And I think yeah, we'll put this out here soon, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's been a bit since I've actually watched this movie, so
Yeah.
can't wait to revisit it.
Hell yeah. I
So
think it was about a month ago that I watched this with my brother, but honestly, I'll watch it anytime. I love this movie
yeah,
so much.
I thought about watching this when I watched The Penguin, and then I
Mhm.
realized, oh wait, we're going to do the commentary anyway. I should probably hold off until then.
Yeah.
So but now we're
Well, you
here. We're finally here with the
he saved
commentary.
himself for me. That's so
Yes.
sweet.
Yeah. So I think both of us are good to go.
Mhm.
This is an audio commentary, obviously, and if you want to watch along with us, you can. Just have everything all synced up and such. And we're gonna play the movie now. So um, yeah, without further ado, three,
Batman.
2, 1, play.
Okay, so if you guys didn't know this, the Batman is distributed by a Warner Media company, and DC is the.
DC.
Who knew?
I love DC Comics. Oh wait, they're not called DC Comics anymore. The
Yeah.
Batman.
I
We got
remember
our
watching this intro scene of the binoculars, and I was like, this is such an interesting way to start a movie,
yeah,
particularly a Batman movie. Um, but I just remember having this feeling of like relief that it's finally here because it felt like this movie would never come out.
yeah, I know. I felt the same way. I don't know about you though, but when I saw the binoculars come out, part of me was like, "Is this Batman? Like, is this Batman on
So
the
did I.
prowl and stuff?" And then
That's what I
he's
thought.
just like, he's watching this kid do ninja moves, and I'm like, "Nah, this ain't. This is Riddler. This has to be Riddler."
Hmm.
But so yeah, this was quite a long road to get to this movie. Um, it was announced in I think it was 2018 or
19.
2019 that Matt Reeves was directing a Batman movie, which I think initially was going to be the Ben Affleck movie
It
that they
was,
were
yeah.
pushing for. But then Matt Reeves was like, "Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing, all Miles Morales
Hmm.
style."
Yep.
And decided to kind of craft his own Batman story. And I'm glad he did.
Me too.
Um, and it really did pay off. The wait though was excruciating. Though
It
it was
was, but you
awful.
know what? The wait for this next one is going to be even worse.
Oh yeah.
It's already worse. This movie would be out next year if it wasn't for whatever the hell's going on.
So yeah, I think it was 2019 or so when they announced Robert Pattinson as Batman. And I don't know how you felt at the time. I was a little worried because I hadn't seen The Lighthouse yet and
Hmm.
his other movies that he was in that were actually really good. So I was like, Robert Pattinson, the sparkly vampire guy? No fucking way. And then I saw the other movies and I'm like, he could actually play Batman. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Um, I was on the opposite end. I was like, you know what? I don't know much about him. I know he played a vampire. Um, but I was just like, I'm gonna wait and see, and I'm gonna give him a chance.
Mhm.
Um, he turned out to be who I think is the best live action Batman. So
Yeah, as far as like performance wise, he is the best. Like
yeah,
without question. Oh my god, I love this so much with Riddler just behind him.
this is
So
very scary to see in the
yeah,
theaters,
this
especially
yeah.
IMAX.
Yeah, I remember seeing the TV reflected on his glasses and I'm like, that is creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
Get this Riddler out of my house. Oh no, wait, I'm in the movie theater. Never mind. Like
It's interesting to note too that the cinematography in this movie is outstanding, but the cinematography doesn't have like a specific spot that it starts. It's like right out the gate. It's just great.
Yeah.
Like you just said, the reflection in his glasses, the little idiosyncrasies in the room. It's just
His eyes tracking him as he's walking,
Mhm.
walking across the room.
It's just
Is
all
like,
shot so damn well.
oh yeah, it's amazing.
And then just I remember being like, "Holy shit!"
I remember seeing this and I'm like, is this a am I watching a Batman movie? Is this just like another horror movie with some mass killer that, is
Oh
whatever?
yeah,
And then yeah. But yeah, I love this opening, like with
oh, it's
the
so
Riddler,
good.
this kind of uh opening within an opening, a kind of prelude almost with the whole setup for the mystery that will entail for this movie. So
Yeah, this is the intro before the real intro.
yeah.
It's our little prelude.
And you have this really like this moment with the fucking duct tape.
So creepy.
Yeah.
I remember watching it and being like, "Is anyone else in here uncomfortable? Because I am."
I certainly was. And we had a packed theater too. I remember there were so many people around me, and like I just remember like I could see people squirming in their seats like I was.
Yeah.
It was great. So now we
What a
get
great.
the
Uh,
real opening, um, with Brucey Boy,
like
and man, I
part of
love.
Gotham.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I love this look of Gotham right here. I also thought it was really cool too that he actually narrates throughout the course of the movie.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
they actually have an in-universe explanation with him writing in his journal,
Yeah.
which I thought was so interesting.
This, this song always gets to me. It's
Yeah.
such a great Batman song.
Mhm. I like that this Gotham is part, like, realistic, but also there's a hint of, like, mysteriousness and
Mhm.
otherworldly nature to it.
Yeah. Yeah, because it definitely doesn't feel like it's weird. It feels like a city that could exist, but it feels like a city that definitely doesn't.
Yeah. And it's a lot more interesting than, say, Nolan's I mean, anything beats Nolan's Gotham, right?
Yeah,
But,
Nolan's Gotham's horrible.
even Affleck's Gotham had
It
nowhere
really wasn't.
near.
His Gotham really wasn't that good.
Not really. Yeah, it's like we didn't really see any of it, but also at the same time, what we did see was, like, nothing too captivating or anything, so
No. I mean,
Doug Walker.
remember when this first came out, everyone was like, "Is this kid Robin?"
Yeah,
Matt Reeves was just like, "No."
he's just a kid.
I love this part, just seeing him put the makeup on and looking at the suit with the red light. Who knew
Yeah,
Red and Batman would be such a perfect combo?
I've been saying that for years and nobody's been listening to me. I'm kidding.
Hey man, I'm on your team now. And then this shot, my god.
Yeah,
So apparently Jeffrey Wright said he has not been called back to return for the Batman Part 2. Now,
really?
yeah.
Huh,
Now that this came out a couple days ago. Now, apparently the script is not finished either. So that could be a part of it.
maybe, yeah.
Oh, this scene's so great.
Yeah,
And every time I watch this movie, it reinvigorates my excitement of being a Batman fan, especially this opening sequence here. It's like this is what a lot of it's all about.
yeah. Because when this came out, we were kind of in, like, in a kind of dark period with Batman, I wanna say,
Mhm.
or a very uncertain period
Yeah.
of Batman, and then this came out, and it was just it was just all uphill from there.
Mhm. And here we go. We're coming to the part that really made everybody intrigued with this movie, with this fight scene.
Yeah.
I remember when we were doing the whole fandom thing and the Batman finally came on. I don't think we were talking in a call anymore at that point, but
No.
I saw that
Or
and I was like, "Holy shit, this is
it
what
might have
we
been you and
needed."
AJ that were in a call because I
No, I
was
was
off.
alone.
Oh, you were? Okay.
Yeah, I was alone.
Or maybe you two like, I heard because we did the podcast episode for this
Mhm.
couple months after,
Yeah, we did.
um, so, and I definitely wasn't around for the whole event. I don't can't remember. I think I was, at the doctor's or something.
Mhm.
So I was I missed out on a lot of it, and I remember I remember. Um, so I had to take some teeth out, and when I got home, it was like I went in the morning, I got the teeth out, and then I went home, and I was, like, a little bit loopy and stuff because they
Mhm.
had me, like, the on drug. Oh, I love this so much. Just him coming out of the shadows and, like,
I know. I No, go
the
ahead.
weight of his the steps that he's taking.
Yeah,
It's so
actually, I know I've said this story a million times, but for those that haven't seen it on the channel, when I sat in that theater on that Thursday night viewing with just me and like four other people in the theater, and his footsteps started, and it was in IMAX, it just shook the theater.
yeah.
It was like the most, oh, it was so great. It was probably the best theater experience I have ever had. Oh God, that freaking suit in the rain, it's
Yeah.
perfect.
It was amazing, and this fight scene too.
That's great. Finally, like we get choreography for good Batman fights too.
Yeah, we can actually see what the hell he's doing, which is quite a change compared to something and Begins, it was all, like, shaky cam and quick cuts. In Dark Knight and Rises, it was just lame, it was lame
Yeah.
choreography.
And then in BVS, he's just fucking killing people.
Yeah.
So in this, we actually get Batman doing what he does best, which is like, look, he did exactly what he was supposed to do. He didn't beat the shit out of them, but he got them out of there so that they could get away from that guy. He's not merciless
Yeah,
unless
and
we're
he
on.
didn't, kick a grenade back at a guy and indirectly, kill people, kill a bunch
No,
of people or anything.
exactly.
I love that too, where "You saved me," but also it's just "You terrify the shit out of me, and I don't know what you're gonna do to me."
That shot's great.
So you saw this on the Thursday night preview. I also saw this on the Thursday night, made sure I had my tickets and everything ready to go. I That
Oh
whole
yeah, I got
day
everything in advance.
yeah, that whole day was just the anticipation was killing me because I think it was a, 9 o'clock show when I went, or
Hmm.
close, it was, 10 o'clock, whatever, and just waiting for a few hours was, just painful because I wanted to see this movie so bad.
Yeah. And I remember it too being such a great uh, time of the year because when it came out, at least up where I'm at, it was raining a lot. And I was like, dude, I'm Batman. I'm literally Batman. It was just everybody who loved Batman and saw this movie felt like that. We were
I
like,
would
yeah, I'm Batman.
I wish I had the same thing because when I went that night, it was just snow. It was snowing all day. But when I walked out of the theater, to get my ride and go home, seeing the snow fall
Mm,
through uh, the light posts and stuff.
mm,
It was really cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love how eerily like still Batman is, and just kind of taking everything in, making sure he's making the right moves around all these cops that really, frankly, don't want him there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like self-awareness in this movie from the characters that I love.
Yeah, I like that it's not just like it's like, "Oh,
He's
Batman's
still
here."
standing. He's just
Yeah,
standing there like a tower.
yeah. He's like it's like, "Oh, it's not like it's like, oh, Batman's here." It's not that. It's just like, "What's this fucking freak in this bat costume doing in a crime scene
Yeah.
he's not even supposed to be in?"
And he's
So,
not even talking. He's just there.
yeah.
And when he does talk, it's so just very quiet.
Yeah. Look at everybody just staring at him.
Every shot that this cowl is in is like perfection. Oh, and God.
Seeing that in the DC Fandom trailer, like him walking with like
Oh
just
yeah,
the
it was
shot of
great.
his boots and just perfection.
Remember too when that came out, they were like, "Yeah, the movie's only 25% of the way done,"
Yeah,
but
that's right.
that
Yeah,
was
because
insane to me still.
yeah, because I think they had announced like right before DC Fandoms, like because I don't know, like everything got locked down again,
Hmm.
and it was just it was right before DC Fandom, and it's just like okay, we'll show off what we have for the event, but yeah, we only had 25% of the movie done, which didn't even look like that in the trailer. It looked like they just had the movie ready
Hmm.
to go from then on, but yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, here's our Pete Savage. But this is way over the line. He's involved in this.
We used to be partners.
Fucking Halloween. What a what a what a what a line from Pete. He is such a great Commissioner Gordon as well.
I love yeah, Jeffrey Wright is amazing in this movie.
Matt Reeves, you better bring his ass back.
I like the contrast too, where it's like it's a younger Batman and like a Gordon that's been around for a long, like for an extended period. Like
Yeah.
it's
They're
not
both
like a
coming
young
up around the same time.
yeah.
I like that too. I just I love how we're only 2 years into Batman's career too, and Gordon already is like on Batman's side because he knows how corrupt this damn police department is.
Yeah.
And I like how it's almost they paint it sort of like a secret affair too. They get together, and obviously there's a bat symbol, but I'm sure that he's kind of keeping it outside of the books.
Yeah. Yes, like some of the cops were favorites. It's like, "Hey, can we put this like searchlight on this random like parking lot?" And they're like, "Why?" It's just like, "No reason."
No reason, just wanna, you know.
I like this too, where it's like this idea where Bruce is not in costume the whole time he's out as Batman. Like he's
Right.
Like he's racing around in his motorcycle as kind of like a drifter or like a
Mhm.
homeless guy just to get in close with the criminal underworld.
It's a really, really good idea.
Oh, Nirvana.
Oh, what a song choice.
It really works. It really works
It does.
for this depiction of the character.
Such a beautiful gothic look to this city.
Yeah.
Even Wayne Tower has that look.
I like this too, where it's like he's not racing back to Wayne Manor, where it's just like he has a cave under there. Like he actually has like he built his Batcave in an abandoned like subway station underneath Wayne Tower.
Mhm.
It's really cool.
This makes me wonder, what is the deal with Wayne Manor? Because he's never there at all, and he's always sleeping in Wayne Tower.
Yeah. My guess it's probably like it might be like vacant
Mm.
or like just non-usable, or maybe it was like taken over by like another crime family, like they bought the mansion or something. Maybe we'll get some answers to that in part 2. Like,
Do you
maybe we'll
think
say
the orphanage was the manor?
could be possible?
I always like this idea that when this was brought up, how he relives the memories through these eyepieces.
Yeah. He like you said, he's forcing himself to remember what happens every night.
Yeah.
So cool.
The news programs too, they look really very real.
Yeah.
They did a good job with that.
Like, he's, like, actually listening to Nirvana
I know.
while he's listening. He's looking
He
at
looks
his
over, he's like,
yeah.
"What the fuck?"
"Caesar
Wow.
is home."
Caesar is home. This is where he went, guys. This was he
Here he is.
traveled to an alternate universe and became a butler. He's evolved so much, he's no longer a monkey.
"Alfred, go give me a drink." "No!"
My only issue with Alfred in this is that he's underused
That's
severely.
my problem too, is that they had a great casting choice for Alfred, and, it's a lot of interesting ideas going on with this version, and they don't really use him that much,
Mm,
or he's, like, taken out of commission, like, not too long into the movie, which is a
right.
shame.
Because every scene he is in is great.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I love, Andy Serkis's, version of Alfred.
Yeah.
I think for me, like, my tier list is, like, Michael Gough
Mhm.
from the Keaton movies,
Absolutely.
uh, Michael Caine, and then Andy Serkis.
It's a pretty accurate list. I just think that he didn't get enough screen time, so we really don't know the extent. Um, I just I love Michael Caine so much.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, um, um, Gao is like top tier for me. He's number
Yeah.
one.
And then you got fucking Scar in the, in the Snyderverse.
Oh God, he wasn't he actually wasn't that bad. Actually, he just didn't. Again, he didn't have any time, and the material that Jeremy Irons had to work with was shit.
Yeah.
But I really don't think we've ever had a bad Alfred. Yeah, like a scene like that. I love his remorse and his sort of it seems like he's almost looking back at everything that
Yeah.
went wrong in Bruce's life.
Yeah.
That's a great shot.
And those scars all over him. It's like gothic estate he lives in.
I love it. The fact that it's in Wayne Tower is the funniest part. It's like this is the top of the tower.
I love this too, where he's eating I think
What, the
those are like
blueberries?
the blueberries, and he puts on
The
the
shade.
sunglasses. It's too bright.
I like how they're leaning into his British government background here.
Yes.
I don't recall them ever doing that in the Bale movies,
No.
or for that matter in the Keaton movies. I don't think that was even a question. I feel like most interpretations forget that he was with the British intelligence.
Yeah. I like that we can finally have a Batman who actually can be a detective.
Yeah. And this movie did such a good job at it. You know what, too? And we'll get to that part of the movie, but this is the first movie that Batman is portrayed as, just starting out, and he feels like he's sort of, I'm sure, untouchable by these criminals because he is the shadows and
Yeah.
he's fear. But he loses. He loses in the end. People die and the city gets flooded.
Yeah.
The Riddler got what he wanted. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens in 2 based off of this movie. But the point I was trying to make is um, it shows that even though he's a great detective, he probably realizes that he has a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a great part.
This made me laugh out loud when I saw this.
Me too.
I love his reaction too. He's just Jesus Christ.
What's great about Jeffrey Wright in this movie is you look at him and you're like, this guy's seen some shit.
Yeah.
Is that Oz? Where's Vic?
Vic's not around yet.
Not yet. In a couple weeks he will be.
Yeah, fuck you, Gordon. Damn.
What's great about this movie is that right away it kind of pushes you into the plot, and there's no real like slow start to the movie for me. You're
Yeah,
like
like it just
we're like
immediately
20
jumps
minutes
in.
in, and we're already at the Iceberg Lounge. 20, not even a half hour into the movie.
Yeah.
You know who I am.
Oh my god.
I got an idea. Arkham ass interaction.
I wonder if the twins here are inspired by the
Tickle and
Abramovich. Yeah, I was gonna say the
yeah.
Abramovich twins. Be neat. I like
That's such a good line.
one thing I really like about this adaptation is that it pulls from books that we haven't like been shoved down our throats in other versions.
Right.
Because like the Nolan verse lied heavily on like uh Year One, Dark Knight Returns, Long Halloween, and the Killing Joke. That kind of like the last few adaptations relied on those books heavily.
Yeah.
But then you get like this, and it's pulling from stuff like the Telltale games, like Earth One is an
Ego.
example with Alfred. Ego, yeah.
When they pulled out Ego and they said that that was especially one that Robert Pattinson, it's actually before I even go into that, it's such a breath of fresh air that ever since this movie, it seems like more and more DC actors have been reading the source material. It's so
Yeah.
great to see. And I mean, James Gunn has made it a point to have his actors read the comics that they're portraying. But when Robert Pattinson was like, "Yeah, I was reading Ego, and there's this part in here," and I was like, "Wow, this guy actually is serious about this." And
He's doing his homework. He's actually,
yeah,
getting into his character,
see about the twins.
which is more so than any of the other actors that have
Even
betrayed
in this
Batman.
movie, like I'm sure Colin Farrell doesn't know anything about the Penguin in a larger scope of things. Um, Maybe he does. I don't know. He seems like he's loving this role and he's taking it really seriously, but I really don't know.
My favorite Reeve's character, the Penguin.
Dude, after the Penguin came out, he's easily
It's
oh,
like him and
that's my favorite Reeves
yeah, him
character right
and
there.
Pattinson are like the top two of my. I might even like this Penguin a little bit more if I'm being honest with you, but
Yeah, he's
like
so good. But I
in
just
this
I
like in this
no,
movie,
go ahead.
like he's really good, but he's like he only gets a certain amount of screen time, right? And then
Yeah.
it's just like when the TV show comes out, it like elevates him to a whole nother level, and
Yeah,
it's
because now you can watch this movie and have the TV show in mind and be like, holy shit, this guy's got some skeletons in his closet.
yeah.
I'm sorry, but Zoe Kravitz is just I can't not just she's got like what's great about her is she has like every factor that you want from Catwoman. She's mysterious, she's beautiful, she's athletic,
hmm
she has great chemistry with Robert Pattinson, like really, really good chemistry.
Yeah.
Um, so she plays that role great. I'm glad that she's probably going to be in two.
Hopefully, we get a spin-off with her version of Catwoman, 'cause that'd
That'd be
be
great.
I'm honestly convinced like they could make spin-offs for anything in this universe, and I'll still like watch it 100%.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, we've talked about this before, but who would have thought that the Penguin? Firstly, it's being nominated for a shit ton of Emmys, um, and now it's being hailed as one of the greatest DC, not just DC shows, one of the greatest TV shows ever made. So, I mean, I'll take
Pretty
anything.
insane. That's
I
insane.
know. I don't completely buy the whole thing too of like, yeah, well, it's great because it's not surrounded around Batman. It's like it's not surrounded by him in the sense that he's actually in the show, but the reason for me that the show is great is because it's in a superhero universe. It's like, yeah, it feels grounded and somewhat real. Um, and like the Penguin is definitely a force without Batman, but
Right.
I don't know. It's just when you're a comic reader like we are, and you know the story of who Penguin is and who Batman is, it almost feels like Batman's presence is there, even though he's not in the show.
Yeah, like they don't even need to mention his name. Like it's just there's that aura that he injects into all of Gotham, even if like he's participating or not.
Yeah,
Like they know that even if they're doing all this horrible shit, it's going to be on his radar anyway at any time. So
yeah.
also one detail that I wanted to bring up is that last shot before um Catwoman Selena Kyle gets in the car. You can see
Mhm.
Riddler in the window.
Yes, yeah, you can. And things like that are so cool to look back on. I remember when a lot of TikTok channels and YouTubers were like going over all the Easter eggs and they're pointing this stuff out, and I was like, what the hell? And it just goes to show the filmmakers really cared about this.
Was that Billy D. Williams on the TV there? Is
I
that a
know, right?
reference? Oh, wait, a creepy stalker Batman. Oh, no.
I know, and then especially
Right
become
here.
peeping Bruce.
Yeah.
Let's face it, though, everybody was looking.
Oh, yeah. Without a
Oh
doubt.
yeah. All right, guys, this is the best part of the movie for the storytelling. Wink, wink.
Oh my god, she was a man. I made love to a man.
That shirt alone is a story of its own.
Yeah, no. Literally.
Bruce is just like, God, I wish I was those cats.
Just the pussy I've been looking for.
Oh, dude, that clip has been fucking circulating hardcore lately. There was a one that I literally saw before we started recording tonight, and it said, when you find an emo goth girl who likes to stay at home, watch movies, and read books all day, and it's just Penguin, just the pussy I've been looking for. I'm like, oh my god. I sort of like how they make an emphasis for the characters on motorcycles in this movie.
Yeah.
It contributes to the overall feel of this movie. Join us November 5th. I don't remember Bella Royale at the polls this year.
She would have won hands down.
Probably. She would have gotten an endorsement from Bruce Wayne. Change? I'll show you some real change.
Can you imagine if you're watching the election, right, and then all of a sudden the room just starts flooding out of nowhere? Like,
That would have been better than what happened. Like, it would
it's
have
like,
been
oh
more
shit.
interesting than the election
Yeah.
this year. This is cool. We see Catwoman sort of being a cat burglar in Dark Knight Rises, but that movie's terrible.
Not to this extent, though.
No. Like, she really feels like this is what she does to make a
Yeah.
living. Oh, this is a great scene.
Yeah. The choreography in this movie is just absolutely, like, breathtaking.
Oh, it's great.
Like, this scene, in the
The way she
Iceberg
goes
Lounge
under his
fight.
cape.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the Iceberg Lounge fight is just top tier.
Yeah.
Okay, we know what's happening here. See, here's the thing about this too is you might disagree with me, and a lot of people in the comments for sure are going to disagree with me. But I'd rather watch the Iceberg Lounge fight than watch the BVS warehouse fight. So that's my hot take of the night.
I would probably agree with you just because, like, I mean, like, the BVS fight is really good, don't get me wrong, but,
It is.
I like the fact that this one is, like, there's a bit of realism to it, like, I can actually picture any version of Batman in the Iceberg Lounge fight, and,
Right.
like,
And
there's
I can't.
something more interesting about, the Iceberg Lounge scene compared to the BVS warehouse scene.
Well, it feels like to me too that like that fight in the Iceberg Lounge requires this younger Batman to think strategically and use his surroundings, whereas like Batfleck blows up the floor and then just goes dick ham in there and just kills everyone.
Mhm.
Like he's just brute forcing it, which can be cool sometimes. And it's again, I love that fight. It's a great fight scene, but I think context is a lot as well. And for me, when Batman is just going around and murking left and right, it's hard to watch a fight scene and be like, yeah, this is great. But the choreography is amazing in that fight.
Mhm. Yeah.
The better fight actually is Oz and his two brothers. That's the best fight.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna pull something like out of left pocket. It's like, oh, that opening fight in Batman '89 is better, but it's like, wait, what?
Don't kill me! Don't kill me, man!
Who are you? I haven't figured out a name yet. Know someone
I don't know.
took my phone. How dare they? Batman doesn't even give a shit about what she's saying. He's just like, let me watch the news. Got to keep up on the debate like everyone else. I like that this Batman, like, he spent the last 2 years fighting just like thugs and like the underground stuff, and this is just like something completely out of his element
Yeah.
and something new,
Well,
which leads
although
into like, I mean, not really counting that deleted scene because
yeah. But
but
that's
it's
what I was gonna mention. I was gonna say
yeah,
we know he's had a previous interaction or a few with Joker,
yeah,
but we're
but
not sure to what extent.
I was yeah, I left it out because it's just like, would that really still be counted as canon now, or like they cut it out of the movie? And I mean, he's
Yeah,
probably
that's true. I don't know if it's canon or not.
like he going by the end of the movie, like with him and Riddler and Arkham and stuff. You could probably say that they had some sort of interaction in the past, or lead to that conclusion. But I don't know. Would you count that deleted scene as canon?
It's a good question. I mean, I guess I did up until this moment. I mean, I still count. Or rather, I didn't really think about it not being canon until right now.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's like it's one of those things where it's just like I don't know, it's a catch-22 because it's just like we don't know a lot about this Batman, which is a little frustrating, but also at the
Yeah,
same time, we don't know anything about this Batman before watching the movie, and that's what makes it really good,
right.
is that we can kinda draw our own conclusions of how the last 2 years went for this version of Bruce.
That's absolutely something I love about this.
Yeah. I'm glad they didn't make the MCU joke where it's just like, "You got a lot of cats. What are you, some kinda Catwoman?"
Oh God, thank God. Yeah, you know what? The humor in this is funnier than like so many comic book movies because it's real life humor. It's like I don't know, it just feels genuine.
Like, it's
It doesn't
actually,
feel
like
shoehorned.
yeah, it's actually subtle, and it's not trying to, like, push the punchline, like, down your throat or anything.
Like it feels like something Batman would say in BTAS, like thumb drive.
Yeah.
And I think it also cuts through when Bruce is talking to Selena and he's like, "You have a lot of cats." Like it feels like he's almost trying to connect outside of that whole mysterious, like depressed feeling that he has.
And also too, it's just like an observation where it's just like, "Man, you got a shitload of cats."
Yeah. And it shows that
Damn.
he's just a regular guy like everybody else still.
Yeah.
This is how I feel when a thunderstorm shuts the lights off and I'm holding a flashlight.
Look at this fucking like depressingly lit morgue.
I know. To the Batman.
I love the idea of like the greeting cards.
Oh yeah, me too.
Is the greeting cards an anagram for Riddler trophies?
Yes. The answer is yes. I like how he's sort of like covering for them. And he still doesn't know how he feels about Batman.
Yeah.
But I think he trusts Gordon. I think that's a great like I don't know, I just love the outside subtleties of these characters' relationships. Oh, she looks just freaking ridiculous here. Sorry, I'm
It's no
like
smash.
I'm caving. No, I mean ridiculous in a good way.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm like tweaking right now. That's what a woman like that makes me do. He's like, damn, you look fucking hot.
Batman's just like whispering to himself, "Ooga."
I know. I want a woman to look at me like that.
Kiss, you idiot.
I know. It's about damn time. Yeah, I like how there's all this emotional, romantic tension between them building up since they first meet. And then it kind of all comes to fruition.
Yeah.
That is a vibe right there that Batman has set up for himself.
Oh yeah.
I remember this was a scene in the trailer and we were like, what the fuck is she doing? Why is she walking that fast?
What's up with your wig, bro?
I know, it's like, oh shit. I remember when it went viral that Ben Shapiro was like really excited for this movie when the trailer came out, and then he watched it and he was like, it's just full of woke mob isms and it's just so liberal and political. And I'm like, dude, you are so cooked. Your brain is done.
Yeah.
Acting. Why do they have to bring politics into superhero movies? Bitch, they've always been political, you dumbass. And this isn't even political. Oh my god. I'm drinking some beer to that.
There's nothing about this movie that screams woke to me.
No. If by woke you mean I'm awoken by those tits, yes.
Yeah.
But not politically.
Yeah, if it's my cock is awoke and erect,
Exactly.
then yeah,
That's absolutely awoke, but
I love that there's a club within the club.
yeah, oh yeah,
It's
it's great.
so interesting to me when I first saw this.
It's the most like mob thing ever.
Yeah.
It's great. I like the idea of drops too, how they have their own version of drugs in this. That's like running rampant on the streets.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Wait, who was that? That's my lover.
Turn around.
I need to see her. I remember when we all thought he was Harvey Dent because it said district attorney in the credits before the movie came out. And I was just like, this guy, there's no way he's playing Two-Face.
You say, hey, weren't you in the Green Lantern movie?
I know. Weren't you Hector Hammond, for God's sakes?
What happened to your big testicle head?
He I think it's on purpose, but he's super uncomfortable in this movie.
Yeah, it's almost like a incel, like, white knight kinda situation,
Yeah.
which is more funny than anything.
Oh,
Like
yeah, and when he's about to die too, he's like, "There are people I love, people," and I'm like, he's a great actor, and it's not acted badly. It's just so like in character that it's like,
Mhm.
God, this guy is so uptight.
Yeah.
Oh, this interaction's so uncomfortable. Can you touch me like that, please?
I promise I won't be this creepy.
You what?
When you meet Zoe Kravitz, it's like, "Yeah, can you touch me like that? I promise I won't be super creepy."
But just like touch me like you touched Gil Colson. She'd be like, "What?" Dude, she's coming off as like a narc almost. She gotta slow her shit
"What'd you
down.
say about my bitch?"
I love how she says, "Where's Annika?" Like she knows who she is personally.
Yeah.
Hey, what's the problem, lady? Knowing everything we know about Oz now and him going, "Let's keep it festive down here," is just funny to me.
Yeah. Oh, John Turturro.
Oh,
And this is such a weird turn, like, from, like, Transformers to this.
oh my God, I know. Well, not even that. From freaking Happy Gilmore and
Yeah, it's
Anger Management. Anger Management is where I first saw him, actually, which is coincidentally with Jack Nicholson, who played Joker.
mm. "What are you doing? Stop it."
Put those damn things back in. Now! This part's weird too. He's like, "Can I? You need a ride?" And then she just walks off, and he's like, ah. Ignores his ass.
Yeah. "Fuck you, Hector Hammond."
She's like, "I hated you in that stupid fucking Green Lantern movie."
He's reading her minds, just like, "What'd you say about me?"
Nothing. I heard you. I'm gonna get parallax on your ass.
"Ah, just another hard day doing drugs."
Doing drops.
I like how he just kinda turned around, like, like, when he saw the headrest or he just
Yeah.
turns around nonchalant. He's like, "What's going on back here?" After this movie, I can never see duct tape the same way ever again.
Me neither.
And plastic wrap. I mean,
Oh god, yeah. That's such a cool shot how they have it blurred
blurred.
out.
Yeah.
Zach! Guys, if you don't know that reference, go watch our Batman Begins live streams.
Or go check out our, YouTube shorts.
Yeah, or TikTok. Can see it there too.
I love this shot coming up here where it's Batman walking out in front of the beam. Yeah, that.
Oh yeah, that's so good. I like that we see Batman in somewhat daylight as well.
I like that we also see Batman for the majority of, like, the movie, like, he's actually in costume. Like, he's not
Yeah,
like it's not like the other movies where, like, they had to have, a certain amount of, like, actor face time or whatever, like, with him, without the mask. This
right.
one, it's just like he's 100% committed to that
He's
bat suit.
Batman. Yeah.
Yeah. But it is also nice to see, like, Batman in, like, the early morning and see, like, the more like, it just slowly the light setting in. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Mine's so stupid, but I love it.
What?
"This is a powder keg, and Riddler's the match."
I love it. It's so like 40s. Bruce in
Damn, Bruce, get
an
a
actual
fucking
suit.
haircut.
I know, dude.
Jesus.
I wonder if in the second one he's either gonna have it slicked back or he's gonna just have a regular Robert Pattinson haircut.
I hope it's slicked back.
Me too.
That's just me.
I don't mind this look at all. It's just I think it would be cool to see the evolution of how he's kind of navigating being the playboy.
I remember when this movie came out, one of my friends who I was working with, we were working at the same place at the time, and, he went and saw this movie, and I'm like, "Oh, what you think?" And he was like I was like, "Oh, it's really good." Didn't really care for emo Batman, though. I'm just like, "Wait, what?" So he explained it. I'm like, "No, no, no, you don't understand." It's like, this is the early stages of, the Bruce Wayne persona and stuff, so
Right.
a lot of people did, uh, when this movie came out. It makes me sad.
I just don't understand how people don't get that. It's like it's for me it's pretty clear.
Yeah.
Like he's not sure who he is right now. And right now he's consumed by Batman and he doesn't know how to navigate both lives in the public and in private.
Yeah, it's like he doesn't really know what to do with Bruce Wayne yet.
Right. At least the public Bruce Wayne.
Yeah. Bruce, did you just come from the fucking car show? When
I
you
know,
came
dude,
to
it's
the
such a
theater?
cool ass car.
That is nice.
What are you in a fucking robe, Bruce? Looks like you just gotta put my robe on for my closet. Oh, it's ours.
I love this fucking misdirect here.
Me too.
Because you remember when the set photos came out and or like the
I
paparazzi
do.
pics and it was like, oh, it's Zoe Kravitz and all that.
I
And
do remember that. And honestly, right there, it probably is Zoe Kravitz.
probably, yeah. Could have left
I
a
don't.
bigger tip, asshole.
Yeah. I don't really remember why anyone was making a big deal about it, though. What a good fake out.
Yeah. Yeah, that was definitely Zoe Kravitz that came out of the car because the girl
Yeah.
right here has a completely different skin tone.
Mm-hmm. Let's face it, you can't forget Zoe Kravitz.
She had those nails too. I don't know if you noticed that.
I did, yeah. Took the Hippocratic Oath. I love that line. Hippocratic Oath.
I like that his own like there's a there's a lot of subtlety and then there's like that moment right there where he's just like just laughing out loud because I because I can.
Yeah.
It's really great. Oh my god, is that Joe Chill?
That's what I thought originally, and then I'm just like, nah. What do you think? I don't really think it is.
Yeah, it's probably not.
We'll definitely talk about this later, but to this day,
To this day.
it still gets on my nerves that freaking our boy Batman Ultra 7 was like, it was definitely Titan in that freaking thing, or Venom, not Titan, Venom. Like, dude, it wasn't. When we get there, I'm just gonna have a field day with that.
Mhm.
It's I don't know, for some reason, because thinking about how that was Joe Chill brought me to that.
Oh yeah.
Next thing you're gonna say is it was Bane. It was
Yes,
Bane, man. They set
is
it
Bane
up.
in this movie and we didn't see him. Like, what if the drops contained venom in it? Fucking Officer Mateen. Mr.
Bruce
Wayne. I love that moment.
That's great.
Oh shit. Something's happening.
This subtle moment is so great when he looks up and he notices that it's him because he's just standing so still.
Yeah.
Really hope the second movie we get a Robin. I don't know that we will just because of the whole DCU happening, but there's always hope.
I wouldn't mind if there was a Robin. It'd be
Yeah,
kind
me
of
neither.
interesting seeing that like that dynamic duo between the two
Absolutely.
between the two of them, where it's just like this like Nirvana punk Batman and then this kid Robin.
Listen to friggin' I don't know. No Doubt, Gwen Stefani.
One's listening to Nirvana, the other one's listening to Katy Perry.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Turn that shit off, Dick. What? No.
My name's Richard.
It's Taylor's version. Christ, it's Coulson. That's such a good reaction from him.
Yeah. To the Batman. Can you pick up my dry cleaning? You fucking serious? It's fucking true.
I love too how it's clear that like no one knows what to do, so they've been waiting there all day to see if Batman shows up.
Yeah. Yeah, like they've been trying to get a plan together for this, and then it's just like, yeah, Batman's here. He'll do something. I love it when he comes out of the shadows. Like it's pitch black, and then all of a sudden you see just him stepping out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Looks amazing.
What the hell is he doing?
There's your favorite character right there.
Yep, Officer Mackenzie, baby. One of the few that returned in the Penguin, actually.
Yeah, it was him and is it there was the other one, the one with the broken the mustache with the broken nose.
That's right.
So weird seeing Batman on FaceTime.
I remember when that picture came out and it was circulating of his face. It was so funny.
That's right.
Like,
Yeah, yeah.
Catwoman, send me nudes, please. I promise I'm not weird. And it's just that face.
It's literally not even moving that picture up there. Or
I
barely.
barely. You can see a
It's
little
literally
bit
a
now.
still image.
I gotta see.
That's hilarious.
I can't stop looking at it now. Oh my god, bro's insane. You hear me? I love how Bruce is just like, shit, this guy really is crazy.
It's like I don't even know what to do. Should I just leave?
He's like, I might as well. See, that was cool though. If you look at the phone screen when he's turning it, it looks like it's in real time.
Yeah.
They probably were actually on a FaceTime call for this.
Maybe, yeah.
Last riddle.
this Batman, like, whenever he's in a crime scene or whatever, like, he can get most of the pieces like, he can put most of the pieces together instantly. But then
Yeah.
in some cases, like, we'll see near the end of the movie, it's just like, "Wait, you didn't figure it out? Maybe
Yeah.
you're not as smart as I thought you were." It adds a bit of, like it's not like Bat God where it's just literally,
How Grant Morrison
I
writes
don't
him.
have to do anything, and the guy's already, like, beaten and put in Arkham.
Right. God, he's just enjoying this.
I love this scene so much.
He plays such a great psychopath in this. Riddle.
Do you remember when Jim Carrey was asked about, this version of Riddler, and he was just like, "Man, I'm really happy for the actor, but, like, man, this is, like, way too intense for me."
Did he say that?
He did, yeah.
That's so funny.
What people?
I love how Batman just stays there in the explosion. He's like, guess can't do nothing.
No.
That's such a cool stunt. That's a great dude. Every shot is so well shot. You can't say it any other way.
Yeah, every shot is nicely shot. I agree.
This whole next section's great.
Yeah.
Any idea what you're doing?
You could be an accessory to murder.
That's such a good. That comeback though.
I remember right before this movie came out and they started posting clips online, and this was one of the first ones they had shown off
Yeah.
with the 2 of them talking, just like, who's with the mustache? Just to me, like, when I first saw this, like, I was already immensely excited for this movie. That's an understatement, but this clip in particular, I can't, like, I couldn't wait for this to come out any sooner. I
Yeah, I
needed it at the
remember.
time.
Yeah, I remember when this scene came out as well, and it just immediately bumped my hypometer up 10.
Because to me, this feels like a very Batman scene. Like, this isn't
It
like the
really is.
Nolan movies where it's just like, oh, it's a regular conversation and Batman's just in the room. Like,
Yeah.
this is Batman in a movie.
Yeah.
And it further exemplified that the people behind this really, like, actually put care, and they wanted to make this feel as close as they could to the comics while trying to do their own thing.
Yeah. It's a shame that a lot of people I've seen don't like it because it's weird. They claim that things aren't Batman enough, and then they get the most Batman thing you can get, and then they hate it.
Yeah.
So people just don't know what they want until they don't have it. Look what was happening with Superman for all those years. God, Man of Steel is just such a mistake, blah, blah, blah. And then now we're here and they're like, this movie's gonna fucking suck. James Gunn's a hack. Like, he doesn't know what he's doing.
Hmm.
It's just, I don't know. Comic fans are the worst, man.
Absolutely.
Oh, this is such a good. I hope that in the second movie he has a cape to glide with.
I was going to ask you how you felt about the wingsuit.
I really am not a big fan of it. I like it as a precursor to a gliding cape. But okay, like here's something I have to point out. Why the hell would Batman pull that parachute so late?
Yeah.
Why would he do it when he looks at the bridge? He's like, "Uh-oh, I'm going to fucking die. I got to pull the parachute now." I'm about to crash and splat.
One of my favorite things watching the behind the scenes stuff for this movie, they were talking about the wingsuit, and it's like, we needed a realistic way for Batman to glide around. And then it's like you watch the scene, it's like, okay, yeah, I can see what they're going for. And then right as he pulls the parachute, he just fucking like his
He
head
he
launches
gets in the
into a
most
light. He gets like into an
yeah.
accident. And I'm like, that should have probably killed him.
Yeah, he literally would have broken every bone in his entire body and probably had collapsed lungs and a busted up liver. Like,
Mhm.
that is not realistic. And I don't know what his armor's made of, but it sure as hell ain't realistic to get shot by a 12 gauge and just fly backwards.
Yeah.
And, I don't have a problem with it. But that's the point, is it's not realistic. It's a comic book. But yeah, I hope that he graduates to a cape in the second movie.
I would love to see a cape, like a version of a gliding cape.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, Nolan did a great job at explaining that off in a more
I was
realistic
I was
way.
just about to say, if Nolan can do it, this movie can, like, this
Yeah.
universe can do it.
It's odd because Nolan kind of kickstarted the whole, oh, this entire section is great.
Yeah.
Um, Nolan kind of kicked off the whole Batman should be more realistic. And, for better or for worse, that has kind of caught on. But I almost feel that even though he started that trend, he's a little bit more fantastical than this movie. Now, does it feel more like Batman in this? Absolutely. The vibe, like even the shots, just feel more like comic books. But
Yeah.
like you had villains like Ra's al Ghul, Scarecrow, I don't know, Bane being a freaking, I don't know, I hate Bane, but in that movie, but still, you get what I'm saying. You get what
Yeah.
I'm putting down. I don't know. I'm just conflicted because this movie has moments where it feels fantastical, but then Matt Reeves goes and says, "Well, we wanted to do this to make it more realistic," and it's like, that's what's holding you back. There's nothing wrong with going off the rails for a scene, just being like, "Yeah, this is totally out there."
Yeah, it's like you don't really need this to be like the realist it can possibly be. You can have like some fantastical elements. You can have like you can there are ways to do something like Mr. Freeze if you wanted to do that for another movie or whatnot. But
And I know he did say he wants to go somewhat fantastical, but never full. And it's like,
yeah.
well, great, then do it. Because, I mean, your definition of full fantastical could be flying for all I care. You know?
Yeah, it's like
Boo-hoo.
it's
Suck.
like I mean, I get it. I know like I get what you want to do with your series and whatnot, but like I mean, none of us would mind if you had, like, somebody with, like, ice cold skin who has to
Right,
wear a refrigerator to keep himself alive or
right,
somebody who's, like, who has a skin condition that makes him look like a crocodile or whatnot, like,
right. I think people would want that.
I would love to see that. My biggest worry as of right now, and I know that they're still writing the script and they're still figuring things out, but the way that they have it all set up from this movie is that they're going to do Hush, and it's going to be
Yeah,
another mystery type movie, which I mean, I don't mind the mystery element, but I don't want that to be this entire series
me neither.
because
And
then it's just going to get
I'm af-
repetitive and stale.
I'm afraid that it might because it's called the Batman Epic Crime Saga,
Yeah.
and I'm afraid that they're just gonna stick with that. Oh, the sound of the Batmobile alone is freaking epic.
Yes.
This is the best live action Batmobile since Keaton. I don't care what anybody says. Uh, Oz's face, he's looking like he just got fresh off the kill of Vic. It's too fucking much, Vic. Too fucking much.
It's great.
I gotta run away from this Batmobile.
I love this Batmobile so much.
Oh, it's
And
great.
like I think beforehand it was like Keaton will always be my favorite Batmobile just
Yeah.
because like it's fantastical but also like a functioning vehicle. After that was Batfleck just because it felt
Oh
like
yeah.
a
Great
comic book
Batmobile.
Batmobile, but this is like just a really pimped out muscle car. Like it works within the context of this universe where it's
You
just like
know?
he wouldn't have like some R&D project from Wayne
No.
Enterprises. He would probably just mod some car that he had bought off from whoever.
You know what though? What's great about this car is exactly what you just said, but also that I could see this in a Batman comic.
Yeah.
This guy's crazy.
The only thing that kind of bothers me is that exposed engine, like where the
What in the front?
in the back,
Or in the
like
back?
yeah,
Yeah, where the exhaust, yeah, or where
where
the
the
yeah.
yeah. I wish it was kind of a little bit more covered up and protected,
Mhm. Yeah.
but
This is great.
yes.
Oh, that's so cool. I love it just staring back.
Oh shit. Who's gonna move first?
I know. This movie does a great job at making you feel like every shot that you see is well deserved. Like that shot of the wheels is such a cool shot.
Yes.
And it almost feels like you see each shot and you're like, "Yep, that's what I was That's not what I was expecting, but that's what I was hoping would happen." And they show it to you.
Or even catching something like the wipers wiping the
Yeah.
rain off the windshield. Like it's just all these amazing and like intricate shots just in this. And this took like getting into the behind the scenes stuff for like this took what? It was like 2 weeks to film
Yeah.
this entire chase scene.
Yeah. I remember I came back from the movie. Well, I think it was like my third viewing or something,
Yes.
and it was with my brother and my brother's friend,
Mhm.
and it was raining out, and we saw it, and I just went, ah, and like smashed the gas and just was fucking flying. And my brother looked at me, he's like, "That was what I was talking about." Like those side shots are incredible.
Yeah.
Ugh. The fact that Batman movie did a better car chase than any of the Fast and the Furious movies. It's all about family.
Family.
Yes.
Oh god, whenever we get to that commentary for Batman Begins, the movie, it's just nothing. It's just literally for 2 hours of us gonna be like, "Zah!"
Oh, I know it's gonna be crazy. Oh, that shot. That's so good. Oh my god, it's so fucking good. Oh my god. I remember when I saw that, everybody started laughing.
Yeah.
Oh, this is crazy. So good.
I love this shot right here where you see the car like tumbling on the road and stuff.
Mhm.
And then we get this in just a second with Batman getting out of the
Iconic ass shot.
Batmobile. Yeah. That is the definition of aura.
Yeah, it is.
One thing this movie exemplifies that I love is that Batman is a terrifying figure,
Yeah, he
and,
is.
like, the music just accentuates that and makes it, like, actually a thing where it's just like, "Yeah, this Batman, you're gonna shit your pants when you see this Batman, like,
Yep.
coming up to you."
I would shit my pants looking at Penguin's face like that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we should talk about that before Penguin drops out of the movie completely. The prosthetic work
Oh,
on,
fantastic.
is amazing. The
Well, I
fact that
remember
when this trailer came out and we saw Penguin
we had
and
no
none of
idea it
us
was
were
Colin
just
Farrell.
yeah, none of us were talking, it's just like, "Wait, that was Colin Farrell?"
I know, and I remember, like, seeing that, and I think it had been announced prior to that that Colin
Yeah.
Farrell was Penguin, but I'm watching the trailer and I'm like, I see him, I'm like, "Oh, I wonder who that is." And then it's over and I'm like, "That was Penguin? That was Colin Farrell?" I was just totally taken by that.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you start harmonizing?
I love that. I saw a video the other day on TikTok where it was like, when your parents show you old photos of yourself.
Oh, what is oh,
"What are
you
you
sent me
showing
that.
me? Come on."
Open your eyes.
I like that he's a like, he turns into a mob boss, but he also knows Spanish too.
Yep. He's so good as Penguin, it's crazy, even in the minimal scenes he has in this movie.
I found it funny that when we talked about this movie the first time on like Speaking Nerd and stuff, like we were like, "Oh yeah, Colin Farrell's Penguin." You like you wish we could have seen more of him. He was also like the comic relief type character, and just like, and then
Mhm.
you watch him in his own TV show, and you're like, "Man, this guy's fucking terrifying." Like,
Yeah, he is.
Jesus.
So unpredictable. It makes you think what other shit he's done, behind the scenes as Penguin
Yeah,
in the continuity.
interesting. This fucking like 1967 like text chat that they're
I
having.
know. that one hit too close to home, especially, you know, Pattinson played that really great. He kind of has this feeling in his voice that he knows what he's talking about because he understands.
Yeah. Did you see those fucking heels that Penguin was wearing?
Yeah.
Just as impressive as
You
Catwoman.
goddamn sons of bitches!
Actually, you
I
know what?
like
Thinking
how
that
that's not the last time we see him in the movie either.
that's yeah.
But sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say because we were talking about it earlier about this potentially being Wayne Manor. It's like I could see it.
Right?
Yeah. This way, Batman.
Look, I have it all. I had it all planned out. That part freaked the shit out of me.
Yeah.
It still gets me sometimes. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot that's there.
Dude, I'm totally wasted. I'm seeing like big guys and bat suits.
Dude, I'm totally wasted, man.
This building has no power. Where is he? How is he powering
I
up that
know.
projector? Battery operated, I guess. Hey,
Classic. Finally, he does the Batman disappearance.
I love Gordon's reaction. They're being like, "Hey, where you go?"
I remember being so uncertain about this part in the movie theater. I was like, oh no. Not already.
Please don't kill Alfred. I approve.
I like how he changes his voice. He sounds more light-hearted when he's Bruce.
I also like the complete subversion where he's he's driving as fast as he can to reach Alfred, and you think that the him discovering the package is happening in real time, and then as soon as she
Right.
picks up the phone, that sets in. It's just like, oh wait,
This already happened.
it already happened. Yeah,
He's dead.
he's fucking dead. Man, I can't believe Alfred's fucking dead.
And we've only seen him on screen for like 3 total minutes.
he's in a coma, and this is where he becomes Caesar in his mind.
Yeah, it was all a dream.
Yeah.
And when Caesar dies is when Alfred wakes up. We just created an entire headcanon.
That's that's gonna be a fucking gnarly thing to wake up to. It's just like Caesar's dying, he has all his friends and family around, and then Alfred wakes up and Bruce is just like, "You lied to me."
What an opener, too. You lied to me.
Fucking drugged Coulson.
I know.
That picture is great.
Such a good scene.
She comes in, she's like, "Bruce, why did you spray paint all over the floor?" It's just like,
Shut up, Corey.
I'm trying to work here." Do you remember when they were giving when people were giving Pattinson so much shit because, like, it's just like, "Oh, Pattinson's not working out. He's gonna be a horrible Batman."
I know, and he was being satirical, and he looks freaking fire in this movie.
Yeah, I like that he's a lean Batman, but he's also not like a twink either.
Right. You know who I hated more than anyone when that stuff was happening? John Campea.
No,
I
fucking
mean, I already don't like John Campea, and then he just made me hate him more.
I fucking hate John Campea. Yeah,
Why is he popular? Like,
I
what the
have no
hell?
idea. Oh, this shot right here is great.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic. Our lovebirds come to fruition now. We get a makeout scene.
I can't watch
Spoiler.
this scene anymore because, like, I can't watch it the same because I watched that forest fire video where it's the recreation of this. It's just like, Falcone's my father. You sucked his dick, right? What the fuck? I don't think we've gone into this yet, but like, I love Pattinson's Batman voice.
Me too. Why do you love it so much?
I think it
What is it
because
about it?
I think it's just like that the low register, like it's almost like a whisper,
Mm-hmm.
but he can also like he can get gruff when he needs to.
Yeah. I think back to the scene in the asylum when he's talking to Riddler. You're gonna die alone, and he really can get that rasp.
You're a pathetic psychopath. Like, yeah, but I'm just glad they didn't try anything that's just like they didn't like modulate his voice or he didn't like,
Yeah.
sound like he had throat cancer like every other minute.
Yeah, no, he's the most natural sounding Batman we've ever had.
It's a lot closer to like what Keaton did with his Batman, where it's
Yes.
just like it's not like it's different. Like there's a distinction between Batman and Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
It's a very intimidating sound.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Man, fucking orphans. I've been dealing with fucking orphans all night.
You've been whatting orphans?
I didn't see anything.
Uh, I'm sorry. Just kiss me.
My name's Bruce. Wait, shit, I wasn't supposed to do
No.
that. Damn it, Bruce. Just put your lips on her lips. That's all you gotta
And
That's
then
all you
put
gotta do.
something, and then put another thing on her lips. We're not sure which lips, though.
You could go either. It's fine. Like,
True.
huh? Did you get it?
Yeah. Don't make any moves without me. Don't start up with me. Uncle Ben's that shit. Finally.
Teenagers, raging hormones never change. God, this score is amazing.
That's great.
Bruce is just like, damn, I'm still a virgin. Over 30.
I remember in the theater when that part happened, I'm Thomas Wayne, and I approved this message. And I just started laughing for some reason. I was like, that was so out of left field.
Yeah. What about the Cobs? Oh, no, wait, never
Oh,
mind.
yeah, they can't try and do the Cobblepots as a royal family anymore because Cobb sounds fucking stupid.
That's
Cobblepot sounded royal. Like, I don't understand
it
why
also sounded more natural.
it
Like,
did. What am I eating? A salad now? And getting some corn? Hey, Oz corn on the cob, yeah. Oz Cobb salad? Hush. Uh-oh. We know what that means.
Why'd they change your name to Cobb? I really don't know, Chief.
That part hits deep.
Never would I have imagined they pull from the fucking Telltale games of all
I
things.
know. It's super out of left field.
I love this dude.
I love that shot.
And I like that they recreated it for the Penguin too.
Yeah. It's Riddler, son of a bitch.
It felt odd to me the first time watching that they kinda segue away from the Riddler for a little bit for this
Hmm.
tangent, but now watching it, uh, seeing it now, I think it works much better.
Yeah.
This is like holding back everything not to fucking deck him.
It's like, you son of a bitch.
"You son of a bitch. Do you know what kind of trouble you're in?"
You could be an accessory to my parents' murder.
"You got me assaulting a Wayne."
I got you on killing too.
You're killing too. So weird with Penguin and like, whenever they talk about Maroni in this movie, you think it's just like, "Oh, they're literally it's Mr. Krabs. They're
I
fighting Mr.
know.
Krabs' family."
That's why it was so weird watching the Penguin, because I'm just like, oh, this is so weird. I thought of a couple things. He's fighting Lex Luthor and Mr. Krabs and the prison guard from Shawshank all in one.
That's true, yeah. And if any of you comment, "What's a Shawshank?" I'm gonna come to your house and fucking slit all your throats.
Yeah, just do
Go
yourselves a favor.
go watch that movie. That's one I totally wanna do for, Speaking Nerd commentary at some point.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, because half of them probably haven't even seen Shawshank. I don't know. AJ might, but I no, hasn't he not seen Shawshank?
Mm.
I really don't know.
It wouldn't surprise me if he hadn't.
I definitely don't think Alter's ever seen Shawshank.
That's such a shame.
No.
Christ.
Bro has watched The Room more times than he's even tried to sit down and watch Shawshank Redemption.
Oh, that's picture so sad.
Yeah. Caesar's awaking.
Literally, I'm not a
Everyone,
monkey anymore.
everyone be quiet. The king's waking. Where the fuck am I?
Caesar did not lie. It's like, who's Caesar?
Alfred, are you okay?
You might have bonked your head really hard. I love this scene. It's just like because you think they're going in the Telltale route where it's like, uh, Thomas Wayne was just like an evil son of a bitch,
Mm-hmm.
and then they turn it around. It's just like, well, it's like when that reporter got killed, he felt absolutely distraught about it.
Yeah, and he didn't even want the reporter to get killed.
No. Got killed by Joker, right?
Jack Napier, right?
I, I thought that was his name.
The dude from Easy Rider and The Shining. That was him, right?
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. You seen that movie? You got what you fucking deserve.
You got what you fucking deserved, a musical sequel. Imagine if the Batman Part 2 was a musical. Yeah, we
Oh
really wanted to
god.
take it into a different
Oh,
direction.
please no. That's what Penguin should have been. Just a musical.
Yeah, literally.
Remember when people were talking about this universe connecting with Joker?
Yes. Which, even from the beginning, made zero sense at all.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like the conversations that were had. It's just like, well, maybe the Batman could have been set in the 90s, and then immediately they they just fucking voided that with like cell phones and shit. It's just like,
Yeah.
yeah, no.
Cars. I'm glad it didn't do. That would have been horrible.
You know what? I'm glad to. After the second Joker movie, it makes me really glad that they didn't connect these two.
Yeah.
Fear I haven't felt since Joel Schumacher. My franchise, Alfred. I can't let it die again.
I gotta keep this alive.
Forcing James Gunn to do right by me. I love this. It's just like he looks up and there it is.
Yep.
Just a complete shift.
He's holding his hand. How
Oh,
sweet.
it's so sweet.
So, guys, this is where stuff starts to get sort of pushing towards the third act. We're not quite there yet, but we're easing our way into it. And stuff starts to move. For me, the pacing gets, more sort of like, this is happening, this is happening, this is happening. And it's not all happening at once, but it's kind of just like brings you to this plot point, brings you to that. And I mean that in a good way. It doesn't stick around meandering on one thing for too long.
I like that, like, with this, like, the pace picks up, like, it
Mm-hmm.
starts at like, it goes really fast with the whole Falcone stuff and the rat and whatnot, and then it has a chance to slow down again with, him talking to the Riddler in Arkham and,
Mm-hmm.
him figuring out the whole master plan before the big finale. It's
Right.
not like The Dark Knight where it's just, like, the whole 3rd act is, like, rushing from one thing to another, to another, to
Right.
another, and whatnot, so
Yeah, no, you're right.
yeah, this movie's pacing is, like, just incredible, I'd say.
Yeah.
For
It's
this
it's
being an
weird because
almost 3-hour
most
movie.
people, yeah, and most people would disagree. Well, a lot of people would disagree. I won't say most, but and I agree with you. I think the pacing is great for a 3 hour movie.
Yeah.
Feels a whole lot hell better than Endgame for me. Endgame feels really long for me. This part's so messed up
Yeah.
here in this film call. Oh, he did. He told you about that.
Okay. It's is that DK? You expect me to believe that shit, Batman?
God, he looks beat up.
He deserved it.
Yeah. No, Gordon, the fucking renewal bathhouse. Yes, the renewal fund.
You literally just saw it at a abandoned orphanage like a day ago.
The renewal fund?
Wait, what was that again?
Yeah.
I forgot. It's literally Jesus.
Every time in this whole movie, that's his only response to anything bad.
My favorite line from him anytime he responds is just him being like, Jesus. But
Yeah, that's so realistic, Matt Reeves.
or this, what's coming up right here is
Oh my God, I know.
super realistic.
And then people will say, "Yeah, but like you could do that," and I'm like, "Okay, go do it. Go do that shit."
It's like, do you have a line long enough to let you run down the building?
I know.
Like,
You know how long that would have to be?
so one of my questions here, right, is that he's chasing her down like to before she kills Falcone.
Mhm.
Why does he change back into his like drifter outfit?
I always thought it was so he'd get into the iceberg lounge without causing a lot of disturbance.
I guess, yeah.
That's just what I always thought.
He could have found like another way in though, probably.
That's true. Hey, Cupcake, how you doing? Sit a while.
Damn, Bruce.
I know. That part always makes me laugh.
Yeah.
Vin, what did I tell you? I love Falcone's reaction to this too. He's like, "Oh my god."
Fucking bat's gonna come take me down. Like, It's hard to see, but he does have those scars on
Mm-hmm.
his
Yeah,
face,
he does.
which is weird because
It,
Catwoman scars him in the exact same spot,
yeah.
but I also wonder how he got those scars. You wanna
Yeah.
know how I got these scars?
I want to know how you got these.
Because I don't think he had him in the, he didn't have him in the Penguin show, I don't think.
I don't remember.
And I'm almost, certain Annika didn't give those to him either, so
No, probably not. They would still be
still be fresh.
yeah, they'd still be fresh. Oh, this scene's so great.
Yeah. How much line are you packing in in that grapnel gun there, Bruce?
I know.
Get back here, you son of a bitch.
Part's awesome.
Open sesame.
I know. Come out, wherever you are, Batman. We made it. Heath Ledger just comes out.
Yeah, literally. You thought it was a Batman Forever homage, but now it's just Heath Ledger again.
Yep. Where is Harvey Dent? You know where he is? You know where he is?
Batman's just slapping us like, you know where he is? You know where he is? We're not intimidated by thugs.
You know, you remind me of my father. I hate him.
Man, I can't wait to do a commentary on The Dark Knight.
Oh, dude, that would be awesome. You know, I love this part. My own flesh and blood. It made me laugh when John Turturro was just like, yeah, part of the reason I didn't do the Penguin is because there was a lot of violence against women. And he's fucking killing his own daughter in this movie.
I
Choking her to death.
I was almost gonna bring that up earlier when, we were talking about when, that outside the funeral thing with I was almost gonna bring that up, and I'm just like, maybe we'll talk about it later," but, yeah, I always found that so weird where it's just like, yeah, it's like, I didn't wanna come back for Penguin because of that. It's just like, did you realize what you were doing in that whole movie? It's
I
like
know, like, the entire movie is him, like, it's about him abusing women and having people killed. This shit didn't teach her much because she contacted Sophia.
guess I guess so.
This is a great scene. What are you, a Zorro over here? Don't you know your boys in blue work for me?
Yeah, fuck you, Carmine.
Yep. It's got your paper served, bitch.
the fucking balls on
I
fucking
know.
Oz there.
It could be your last. I forgot that Blackgate is where Maroney is too. If he would have went, he might have been a dead man.
Probably, yeah.
Imagine if he did survive and he got out of Blackgate in a day. Oz would be fucking dead for what he said.
Yeah. He's trying to strangle Oz, just like, your throat's too fucking fat."
He's like, you don't think this hurts me? My own flesh and blood just reenacts the same Catwoman scene. Sure came from up there.
"It sure came from over there."
How do you like them apples, Riddler? Too hot for you?
"Are you Chicken Man or Riddler Man?"
Some MCU shit.
Look at all those fucking books on the wall.
I know.
If knowledge is power, then a god am.
Why was that so spot on?
I wish I knew. Maybe it's because I've just been watching a lot of Jim Carrey movies lately. My
Have you?
anticipation for Sonic 3 coming
I
out.
know.
Oh, this fucking scene right here. Seeing
That
this for the
shot
first
right
time in
there.
the trailer, yeah.
See, I liked it. A lot of people hated that they put this in the trailer because, like, well, we know what's going to happen. And I'm like, you don't know if this is at the beginning of the movie, the end of the movie, the middle. Like, we don't
Yeah.
know if he's escaping, if he, like, what his plan is.
Yeah.
I like when he calls him pencil neck. It's just such a cop thing to say. It's like, that face, dude.
Yeah.
This is not how it's supposed to go.
And then
Oh,
this
that's such a
face
good
here.
one.
Fucking smile.
I know. It's Caden, dude. I swear to God, that's Caden. I love that shot.
Damn, he made that question mark and they're so perfect.
I know. He knows what he's doing.
Hey, you can't go in there. Oh, I'll go back to watching my phone.
I want to see like a "This is how it should have ended" video. I know they did one on the Batman, I'm pretty sure, but if they did one on, and it was like, "Hey man, you can't come in here." You know what, man? I don't have to listen to you anymore. I'm the Batman. I'm the fucking Batman. Okay.
God damn it, he's taking cues out of Arthur Fleck's joke book.
No. Look at this idiot.
He's just dusting that paper in the same spot. Maybe I'll find a fingerprint here. I like that we get to see prototype versions almost
Mm.
of like the traps and stuff he would use later.
Yep.
Fucking rats. Is Ratcatcher in this movie?
Dude, people. Oh my god! I swear. I mean, you know, there's rats in the movie, so that's got to mean there's rat catchers in it.
Or Rat King?
That'd be a cool. That'd be a cool Batman villain to have in a live action movie. Actually, Rat King. Or I'm sorry, Ratcatcher, Rat King. My God,
Rat King.
I got Arkham shadowed.
Well, Arkham
God.
Shadow is basically trying to be this movie, so
Yeah.
I hate bats, and yet they motivate me.
This part just it's so funny. Man, he's posting all kinds of shit online. You see his Twitch streamer page.
Hey guys, thanks for all the subs and followers and stuff.
I just want to thank everyone for the support. It's like, damn, bro, you really got a cult following.
If we have time, I'll read out donations. It's coming to an end. The Batman? No, the Vengeance.
Very cryptic Batman.
Imagine if in that deleted scene he didn't go talk to Joker, he instead went to go talk to Sophia.
What do you know about this guy?
It's my father, you fucking idiot. This I love this. Not only just this entire scene, but this misdirect too, where it's like you think
Oh yeah,
he's figured out that he's Bruce Wayne, but it's just like, no, he didn't.
yeah. It would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they had gone that route.
Yeah.
I love how he keeps delaying it.
Yeah. He's looking at that security camera being like, I'm gonna fucking murder this guy.
Yep. Batman's like on the verge of tears too.
Yeah.
I actually think this scene would have hit harder if he had known his secret.
Make a case too, where it's just like maybe he did figure it out, but he didn't want to let Batman know.
It's true.
That would have been interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I feel like this movie took a lot of they acted like they were gonna take a lot of risks, and then we're like, no, actually, that's not what's gonna happen. Like this would have been a risk, seeing how Batman would navigate around this supervillain knowing his identity,
Yeah.
or like if Thomas Wayne had been bad, or Alfred dying. I don't want Alfred to die, so
You know.
please no.
Not this movie anyway.
And they're not risks that make me like the movie less because they didn't take them. It's just what could have been kind of a thing.
It's for me, it's like it's fun to think about it in both ways. Like it would have been fun to see like the risks actually pay forward, like if he actually did know if he
Mm,
was Bruce Wayne or whatnot. But I like how in question how it turns out in the actual movie
yeah.
for the most part. Like,
Oh yeah, me too.
but if we're talking about risks, though, there is one that which you did bring up earlier, in the fact that Batman basically just loses by the end. The
Yeah.
Riddler's plan comes to fruition for the most part.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was one of the best outlooks or outcomes of the movie for me. It's like, wow, they actually made the hero lose. And those stories are great because then they can expand on how he's going to overcome that in the sequel.
Yeah.
Here comes the tweak. Oh God, when this was trending, it was the greatest thing of all time.
Yes, it was.
Ah! It took him that long to get an eye out. Walter Brapp's better stop rapping. He's got a future in opera.
It's like, yeah, man, you're making like Eric look
Eric
like
looked like a
top notch.
fool, man.
I was waiting the first time I was watching, I was waiting the whole movie for them to use that bat symbol. I was so happy to see that they found a way to incorporate that.
Yeah. Trying to solve a crime, you fucking asshole.
What do you think I'm doing?
You know who I am? I've been around since 1939.
Yeah, when the fuck did you show up? In 2022?
Loser.
I like that he didn't realize right away what this tool was meant for, and then like just he had to have him basically tell him.
Yep. I like that they're subtly pushing at the idea too that Batman can't do it alone.
Yeah.
Dude, you're over the
Yeah,
top, my guy.
this is
Calm
what I
down,
was
all.
yeah, this is what I was getting at earlier, where it's just like this Batman is great in many ways, where it's just like, yeah, he's early in his career, but it's not like Nolan Batman or whatever, where he just like or any other version of Batman where he already has like the whole movie solved right before it even starts. Like it
Right.
takes time to process for this version.
Right.
Here's his fucking Twitch followers.
Hey guys.
Thanks for all the comments.
Dude, this is us in our live streams.
Literally. Fucking usernames kill me.
I know.
Ratchet that shit.
Please hold. Determinator.
Hold the line 81.
Ogelman 1029.
Rain in it.
It's a K Wings extra should be epic.
Is K-Wing in cahoots with the Riddler?
He is the Riddler.
How the hell does Riddler have more followers than I do?
I
That's
know, what the hell
bullshit.
is that shit? And you haven't even killed anybody.
This completely caught me off guard the first time watching.
Me too.
This
I
fucking
love
guy.
I love how the theme subtly changes. It sounds more fantastical now. It's like it almost reminds me of like the Schumacher movies.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's a genius plan if you were a criminal mastermind.
Oh yeah, totally. Don't forget the cling wrap. Riddler, how'd you break out already?
It's Riddler. He's free. How'd he break out?
Oh wait, there's 2 of them. Multiverse of Riddlers. Riddler in the Multiverse of Madness.
I'll change. God, this guy's intense.
Felt like for a second there he was tapping into his inner, like, Michael Buffer.
That's funny.
Oh,
Let's
going to
get
prison.
ready to riddle.
Yeah, that line there is just like, "Yeah, we're gonna make some real changes."
Totally is Michael Buffer.
Uh,
We get the most badass Batman entrance.
yeah.
Yeah, you're kind of being a dumbass here, Bella.
You're gonna fucking die if you go out there.
She should have got JFK'd right here for her shit that she
Yeah,
pulled.
this right here.
But instead they Richard Nixoned her.
Okay, she got I guess she got shot either in the shoulder or, like, in the abdomen or something. Oh, yeah,
I think,
this.
yeah. Oh, it's so good. Oh my gosh, come on now.
If this was realistic, wouldn't his knees just, like, snap in 2?
Yep.
I like how they all have, like, safety wires on so that
You can just throw them.
just dangling there. Oh, shit.
That's cool as hell.
What would you say is, like, your favorite fight scene in this movie?
This is a great one,
Yeah.
but it's between this and the Iceberg Lounge.
I think for me, top 3 is this, the Iceberg Lounge or the first, fight with those thugs, and then it's
Yeah.
the Iceberg Lounge.
Oh yeah. First fight with the thugs I completely forgot about.
There's so much water. Yeah, get your ass up there, you fucking bitch.
Yeah, what are you
What are you
doing down there?
doing?
I mean, I'm not gonna complain that she's getting all wet down there, but
This ain't realistic.
I know. What are you trying to do to us, man? What
This
are
is
you
cool though.
doing?
I love
Oh,
this.
it's great. Pops out. Totally realistic.
Fuck.
He's busting a nut right now.
Yeah, literally. No. Wait, we're gonna see that in just
That's
a
true.
second. This is also realistic. Her pulling pulling up this like super heavily armored dude.
I know. Okay, here comes the bust.
So this here is like edging and
Yeah, that's what we call this. In adulthood, we call this edging. See the way she's touching his face? That's how you get a guy to edge.
Yeah. I like that there's maybe an implication that he could have possibly died here. Like this could have been a
Yeah,
one and done movie.
yeah.
So tired.
Who?
No, just Bruce there. He's looking all sleepy and stuff. Just
Oh
like,
yeah, I
man,
know.
I'm so
And
tired.
then this bitch gets tackled and he's like, I gotta say,
Yeah.
Rachel.
Oh, it's Venom. Here we go. This is him.
Damn, bro.
Right here. This is post nut clarity.
Yep.
So you wanted to talk about the whole uh, adrenaline Venom thing. But
Oh
before that, I
right.
wanna talk about this one moment right here with the Riddler thug being like, it's like, "Who are you?" It's like, "I'm Vengeance." When I saw that the first time in the theater, I thought that was the same guy from the beginning. It's just like, "Who the hell are you supposed to be?" But I think it might have been talking to Alter or something. He said it wasn't the same guy, but yeah, it's not him.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Yeah, this guy actually has hair. Yeah, what made me think that is because his head is cling wrapped, so I couldn't see his hair, and
Right.
the only other person that's just like, "I'm vengeance." Like, he just told that one guy in the beginning.
Hmm.
I think it actually would've been kinda cool if they did that because that line would've hit harder,
I agree.
but anyway, you wanted to talk about the whole adrenaline Venom thing.
Yeah, I don't think there's any correlation.
Yeah, I never in
I
all the
never
times that I've seen this, never did I think it's just like, "No, it's not Venom."
No, not at all.
That's adrenaline, it's like
It's like Batman altered adrenaline.
also, if it was Venom, wouldn't he be, like, breaking through his armor and shit? Like,
Yeah,
he'd be getting, like, more muscular and stronger and stuff, so
exactly. Oh, this is so freaking good.
yes. The music right here just really sells it. Just
Yeah.
is great.
Let's fucking go.
Oh, Batman's dead.
Bro just died twice.
Literally. Imagine if he woke up and he turned into like old man George Clooney or like Keaton.
Oh god.
Perfect.
Yeah, this scene is. I'm not even gonna talk. This is my favorite scene in the entire movie.
Damn, man. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Gotham is not a place, it's a people.
Yeah, Matt Reeves cooked with this scene. This scene for me encapsulates everything Batman is about.
Oh yeah. Also, that shot right there is
Oh, it's so good.
masterful.
And also Michael Giacchino's score here is so beautiful. It conveys the message of the scene so well.
Absolutely.
And we're back to this shitty inner monologue. Thanks, Matt Reeves. I'm just kidding.
Shitty. I think you're wrong, sir.
Oh, I'm totally wrong.
So we lied to you guys. Not only are we doing a commentary for the Batman, but we're also doing a commentary for the Penguin TV show. We're starting now. Jeffrey Wright. I love his face.
I
Just like,
know, he's just
what
so
are we? What am
straight.
I doing here? I forgot.
Like, I should be helping people, shouldn't I? Where's Barbara?
So I didn't want to say it while that scene was happening with the flare and everything, but
Mm.
the fact that Batman goes out of his way to actually save people, like, is something I feel like we haven't seen. Like when this came out, it felt like something we haven't seen in a very long, long time.
Yeah. He never did it in BVS. I don't know. Did he do it in the Nolan films? Like, actually went out of his way?
He saved Rachel.
But yeah, I don't even count it because they're not just anybody.
He didn't save Harvey Dent, so
No, he fucking killed him.
I don't think Keaton saved anybody, or at least I can't recall anyway.
No.
I think yeah, the last time was the Schumacher movies, which
Yeah.
shit.
Like, I feel like for me that was always what Batman was always what he was all about was
Yeah.
saving the people that need to be saved, not because he has to, but because they need him.
Well, the whole thing, right, is like not only is he vengeance against criminals, but he's also like he's making sure that nobody experiences what he experienced as a child.
Right.
And I think this movie like encapsulates that perfectly with the mayor's son.
Right.
where it's just like he doesn't want a repeat of, or like he never wants that to repeat. And
Right.
God, this scene felt so fucking forced in.
It did. It really didn't feel right. It still doesn't feel right.
I kind of wish that after that last shot of Batman there, when the helicopter flies away, it just cut straight to
The Catwoman thing.
the Catwoman thing. Yeah,
Yeah, me too. I don't even really care for this scene at all.
not no. Riddler crying.
A friend.
Jeez.
I'm not looking forward to his Joker. I'm sorry.
You know what? Me neither.
I'm not at all.
When Matt Reeves was talking about the Joker, like I like the idea of them doing kind of like doing a version basically of the Laughing Man,
Right.
which is what inspired the Joker. I'm like, that's really
Right.
cool. And then
Yeah, I
you
think
look
that
at this design and it's just like, what the fuck happened?
I know. Oh, well, he has a disease and it's Barry Keoghan, and I'm like, I'm not excited for either of those ideas.
You know. Yeah, don't you love Barry Keoghan and his big bulbous nose?
For me, the furthest that you can go with altering Joker's appearance is the scars on his face.
Yeah.
And I think that is only should be in place for Heath Ledger's version. Personally. But y'all
Yeah,
should have
I agree.
banged
I
before
agree.
you left.
We should fuck right here.
She wants that bad.
This is my mother's grave. Let's do it anyway.
Just the pussy I've been looking for.
I forgot to say this when the whole ending monologue was going on, but I love how it starts playing Something in the Way, and then it mixes in with the score again.
Yeah, I
It's like
love it.
this beautiful hybrid.
Yeah, it's great.
Let's have a Catwoman spin-off series. Come with me.
But before that, we need to have a Penguin spin-off series.
She's like, "Come with me," and he's like, "I think you meant to say come on me."
Dude, that's crazy.
Okay, mister, just the pussy I've been looking for. I know you have 9 lives, I just wanted to say it anyway.
Please give me that cat puss.
When you get back, please. Fucking Bat Bike, that's perfect.
Mm-hmm. It's a great backdrop too.
Yeah. Oh god, I'm thinking about the set leaks for this when it came out.
Oh, I remember.
Do
It looks
you remember
terrible.
do you remember the video of the guy falling over on the motorcycle like they're
Yeah.
riding? Damn. I love this too, where it's just like they're
Oh, it's
riding
great.
together and then they go their separate
Separate ways.
ways. Yeah, this ending is just perfect.
Yeah. They're really sitting around expecting our asses to wait till 2026 to have a second movie.
Jesus.
I could barely wait a day when this movie was announced.
Yeah.
Oh, such a great ending.
So that was The Batman 2022, and holy,
Great.
it just gets better and better each time I watch it.
Yeah, it does. I agree. The
Would
only
you
thing I will say is nothing will ever amount to the first time I saw it.
Yeah,
That
absolutely, I agree.
experience.
Yeah, that Thursday night in the movie theater with my popcorn and drink in hand, I got me with the fucking, wearing a leather jacket and a Batman t-shirt underneath and my
Yeah.
Batman cap and everything.
I think it's special for us as well and people our age too because this is the first Batman movie we went to see as adults. Like,
Yeah,
we paid for a ticket, not our parents. We went to buy our own popcorn and snacks, not our parents. And
that's true,
for
yeah.
me, I sat alone by myself. I bought myself a ticket and went, and I was just like, I'm watching this.
Yeah,
I'm watching my favorite character tonight for the
yeah,
first time.
I didn't invite anybody. I was just like I was content on watching this alone, and I know that makes me sound like a lonely fuck, but it's just like I wanted to get engrossed myself. Like I didn't want anybody around that like I knew being like, "Man, look at this fucking thing." I'm just like, "Shut up. Shut the
Yeah,
fuck up."
I find it hard to have movie experiences with other people. So you're no, it doesn't make you sound lonely. Like majority of movies, until my brother and I really started hanging out, I watched everything by myself, every single movie, and I still do it from time to time.
Yeah.
I'll just get myself a ticket and get like a really late showtime. Be like, all right, see you guys. I'll be back in a couple hours.
Especially when it comes to like movies like this where I'm like I'm really excited for this. Like
Yeah,
I'd rather watch it by myself. Maybe
right.
if I'm going to a second viewing, right, then I'll have like I'll ask my
Yeah,
brother to come along or whatever, but
yeah.
yeah, that first viewing is always going to be like special to me. So,
Me too.
and this was definitely one of the best like Thursday night showings I've probably ever had. So,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think this and like Across the Spider-Verse are like
Mm.
neck and neck with each other.
You know what? For me, it's this and like maybe Black Adam. And I'm just kidding.
Like, yeah.
Please forgive me, Lord.
Shazam! Fury of
I'm
the
such
Gods,
a.
my favorite Thursday night.
But yeah, that was the Batman, everyone, in all its glory. I hope you
Yeah,
guys watched along with us.
yeah,
If
I
you
hope
and if you didn't, you enjoyed our awkward silences when Catwoman came on the screen and when the ending, hopeful Batman came on the screen.
mhm.
And we all know what I was doing when Catwoman came on the screen.
He already
Nothing, you
he
dirty sons of bitches.
he already left a huge mess, like, on the floor, and
Oh
he's
my
probably gonna get his
god.
brother to clean it up.
Oh
"Hey,
my
look, it's my
god.
name."
Get in here, Elijah, now!
He's, "Clean this shit up." But yeah, I love this movie just from beginning to end. Like I said, it gets better and better each time I watch it. I love the
Yeah.
cast. I love the movie, like style, visually, like is amazing. The story is incredible, and it's never a dull moment with this one. And
No,
I'm
no.
actually super glad um that I actually waited for this, because like I said, it was like maybe I'll watch it after the Penguin. Like I finished the Penguin, so
Yeah.
but now I'm in a mood to go watch The Penguin again.
Damn, I'm not. No, I'm just
But
Yeah, I
what do you
just want
think?
more from this universe.
Me too.
I'm so excited for what's coming next. Regardless, I know it'll be quality, even if they announce that it's Hush or Court of Owls or something. I know that it's still going to be a quality movie. Um,
Absolutely.
Even if I want it to be Mr. Freeze, selfishly. Um,
I mean, I want that too, but
yeah,
yeah.
I doubt it, but
Give
But
it
yeah,
to us.
please, Matt, please. James Gunn just overrides it. You guys know over at Intensive Treatment they want Mr. Freeze. You're gonna have to alter the script.
And Matt's like, we're
Fine.
already done shooting. So it doesn't matter. You got to do it.
Redo the movie right now.
Fix it.
Can you imagine if they made us executive producers at DC Studios and we just like overrided everything? We're just
That's what
like,
I've been
yeah, no,
wanting.
this is going.
That's what I've been wanting for years. Is just like whoever you have in the studio, fuck them, fire them, just hire us
Exactly.
because me, you know what we're talking about. So
Yes, we do.
yeah,
Especially when hire us at freaking Arkham Games at Rock City Studios. Give us
yeah, I'll write a fucking Arkham game if you want
yeah,
me to. Yeah,
give
so,
us let it be Dini, Marvel DC fan, and Swifty as the writers to this Batman game.
and I want it credited just like that too.
Yeah. No one else.
Written by Paul Dini, Marvel DC fan, and Swifty. Like,
Who the
people
hell is
playing
Swifty?
it. Yeah, people are playing. It's just like, wait, what?
I know they're like, what the hell is this nonsense? But any final thoughts on the Batman?
Um, fucking watch it 9 times over and
Yeah.
more, even more after that. So, do you have any final thoughts on the Batman?
Love it. We'll continue to love it. We'll watch it again very soon. I'm glad we just watched it. And I hope everyone in intensive treatment world enjoyed it.
I wonder what we're gonna watch next for the commentary tapes.
Mask of the Phantasm, maybe?
I can go for Mask of the Phantasm. I was thinking we do
Batman
something with
versus
the
Dracula.
yeah.
Sub-Zero.
Zero, yeah. Return of the Joker.
We could do Return of the Joker. You know, it'd be cool if we did like I was just thinking about this too. If we did like commentaries over specific BTAS arcs, like the Two-Face episodes or the Clayface episodes.
Yeah. Yeah, we could do that.
Because that adds up to about an hour anyway. 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Or Cat in the Claw.
I think for my vote, right, I'd go Mask of the Phantasm. As the next one. Yeah.
Me too. Well, guys, it looks like we're planning on doing Mask of the Phantasm next.
So stay tuned next month for Mask of the Phantasm.
Yeah, we're gonna try and do these once a month. Marvel was saying, which would be really awesome. It would be a nice change up to the regular content. But I think that's gonna be it.
I think,
right?
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
guys, we hope you enjoyed this basically 3-hour commentary. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, check our Penitentiary playthroughs out. We have Arkham Origins coming. We're finishing up Arkham City, or depending on when this came out, that's done. And we have a lot of other stuff coming. Podcast episodes, ITTVs, you name it. We got it. So stay tuned. And,
Yeah.
You want to send us off, Marvel? You want to say the words?
You're cooked, Oz.
I'm cooked. You're cooked.
I got you. I fucking got you.
I got you.
Stay locked up, everybody.